Oh no, we're back again. Lockdown 4 reasons to leave home, little 2 week extension. That's okay, it's not the scariest place to be. I think the internet is the scariest place to be because people are kicking off all the time, they're upset, and there's a format of complaint that I see a lot of. Starts with I don't understand, and then it usually goes something like I don't understand why insert industry I'm in can't do thing I want to do, while insert industry I'm not in gets to do what they do. And I just think that there is a over-indexing of the importance of whether or not you understand something just specific to lockdown, really. First of all, if nothing was open, then that would be worse and more difficult, and that would be challenging for everybody, and we'd be complaining about that. We'd be saying, oh, why is everything closed? Surely something can be open. So let's just acknowledge that at some level, there has to be some decisions made. Someone's got to make some decisions. But you not understanding how a decision is made, or you not understanding why something is so, is not evidence that it's a poor decision or that it's not working or can't work. Because there's actually heaps of stuff you don't understand. For instance, how do CDs work? I don't know. I know that it's supposed to be zeros and ones that somehow turn into like symphonies when you play a CD. Perhaps you're watching this and you're going, what's a CD? I don't know. Are we so old that that's a thing now where people don't know what CDs are? I don't know about quantum physics. I don't know how my phone works. I don't know how much data Google and Facebook and Apple have on me. I'm pretty sure it's heaps. Probably all of it. They seem to make pretty good guesses about the kinds of stuff I want to watch on YouTube and stuff. So they're obviously good at that. And one thing that I've never understood is how in old timey times when they had a boat and someone's on the boat and they're making a map of like a coastline, how you make a map of a coastline from a boat. Someone just standing on the front just going in a bit, out a bit, in a bit, out a bit, in like heaps in some rocks, and then someone's just drawing it on a piece of paper inside. How do you do it to scale? I don't understand how they drew those maps, and yet I still use maps. And in fact, I use technology that uses maps that I have no idea how it does all that. How does it always know? It's insane. There are so many things. How do people do heart transplants without killing people? Someone doesn't have a heart in them for a while. There's a bazillion things we don't understand. Now, it's not to say we can't learn them. That's the great thing. You can learn stuff you can understand, but you've got to pay attention for a long time. You've got to read a book or two. You've got to, engage with material from people who know. And that takes time. And yeah, that's frustrating. But if there's stuff you really don't understand, you want to understand it, read more, pay attention broadly. Don't get your information from memes, and don't just look for ways to be angry. Look for ways to try and understand, because I get the frustration. I get it. We're frustrated. It's bloody frustrating. But not understanding doesn't mean that the right things aren't happening. And these are complicated scenarios. The way that we've set it up in Australia really leaves a lot of buck passing between the states and the federal government and all these kinds of things, which doesn't really help with accountability. But at the end of the day, we're managing to get through up to this point without too many people dying, which is fantastic compared to other countries, and I'm grateful for that. And hopefully we take from this that the measure of a great country, the measure of a country that's successful and prosperous and wonderful, is how well we look after each other when the chips are down. And whether it's affecting all of us, or one state, or one city, one community, one family, or one person, I just want to see a world where everyone gets the help that they need when they need it for as long as they need it. And that's what I know about, because that's what I do every day. That's the whole point of the Just Be Nice project. That's the stuff I care about. I can see where we're dropping the ball. I can see where people are frustrated about it. And I understand that it's annoying. Like, lockdowns are annoying and uncertainty is really annoying. But if you're feeling a bit off, that's totally normal, because it's a frustrating situation. We'll come together, look after each other, not yell at each other on the internet. It's, we'll get it together. We'll look after each other, hopefully be able to bring it all together. And in 5 years' time, we'll look back and we will laugh and we will say, well, that was a wasted year, probably, and a little bit, maybe a year and a bit, and a frustrating and uncertain time. But now we're back onto it and we're all good. So get your vaccinations if you can. look after each other if you can, reach out for help if you need it, talk to one another, get off the internet, get out of the comment sections, don't worry about what you don't understand, and using that as evidence that things are wrong, and use it as an opportunity to go and learn and pay a bit more attention to stuff. Because yes, engagement in the political process for the long term hopefully benefit everybody. Knowing more stuff, it makes everybody feel better, and it's a good thing to do. And yeah, so let's just do that. Let's not worry about what we don't understand and just start working on understanding it. And as always, just be nice.